Might as well get in my Dynamite review because I know all you are fucking just waiting for me to rage and well, let's fucking talk about it. I was dreading this. You could ask Devin because I talked to him the entire time. I regretted my words. So, but I'm man of my word. I will watch 4 weeks of this fucking shit. Now, it starts off with CM Punk coming out to MJF's music. Why? I don't fucking know. They're in a feud, but I don't know why they're doing that. Fuck if I know. That's like if fucking Hulk Hogan came out to King Kong Bundy's fucking theme song. It makes no goddamn sense. So it is what it is. But CM Punk
Yeah.
goes out there and fucking does a promo. For, he's supposed to be the face, but apparently he's the heel here because he's just sitting there. He's calling people incels, and he mentioned the Islanders, which is a hockey team. Which I'm actually gonna get to that. He isn't the only one that mentioned the Islanders. The Acclaimed mentioned the Islanders. Fucking fucking Allie mentioned the Islanders later on in the show. I'm sitting here. Why the fuck are we mentioning the Islanders all the fucking time on this show? The whole heel heat of this show was the Islanders.
Was it because they're like the Islanders were from the town that AEW's in?
Well, yeah, but the thing is, it would make more sense if one person said it, not fucking three.
Well, they were getting cheap reactions like they always do, like how they fucking had to mention fucking The Miz and John Cena and all that to get a fucking cheap pop from the crowd.
Well, CM Punk said the word incel, so this promo is obviously awful. So the promo was pretty bad, and he just sat there and said that if everybody here in this building supports MJF, they're chicken shits. I don't I don't know. It wasn't a
So you
great
can shit.
promo. I guess I am. I don't. That's the thing. I don't really care. Like I genuinely don't really care about CM Punk no more. At least in his mic ability. See, here's the thing here. Winter is
Hmm.
coming next week, and if they have this go, basically, and we're going to talk about what MJF is going to be doing now. Winter is coming, but the fact of the matter is, if they keep this storyline going until Revolution, and they have MJF or I'm gonna even say this. I'm not even gonna like be mad if MJF doesn't come out on top because they can make it like a thing where it could be a 3 match series and I wouldn't be mad. Like they could
Hmm.
have it go from now to Double or Nothing if they wanted to, and I wouldn't be mad because it's CM Punk and MJF. If they have a decent, if CM Punk could stop doing these awful fucking promos calling people incels, then we could have a decent rivalry and stuff. I'm not
Hmm.
opposed to having that rivalry go on for that long. But the thing is, AEW fans' attention span is so short. Oh no, it's short when it comes becomes the good things. But when it comes to bad things, they're like, "Oh no, I want to see Chris Jericho versus MJF 15 fucking times. It's okay. It's the greatest thing ever." No, it's
So
not.
we want Kenny Omega as champion again for another
No.
year, please.
No, we don't. No, we don't. I we want Kenny Omega behind bars, but that's never gonna happen because fucking AEW covered it up.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, I'm just saying. But if if you could honestly get a good feud, in at least until Double or Nothing, or like at most until Double or Nothing, then I wouldn't mind it because you can get a good fucking reaction out of the matches and three good matches. I think they should do three matches between CM Punk and MJF. One where CM Punk wins, one where MJF wins, and then one to find out who's the better like wrestler. I feel like that would be great. And you could even tie that last match into who becomes number one contender next. Think about that. Wouldn't that be a great storyline?
Yeah,
So yeah,
because I mean, Hank, I know, like right now, the number one contender for Hangman is Bryan Danielson because they're doing like the whole program. So after Bryan Danielson, they're gonna need somebody else to go against Hangman Page. And it's funny because
exactly.
we were actually talking about this in like a past podcast episode. I don't remember which episode, but I was saying like, uh, I think it was the one where Hangman Page became champion, I think.
Maybe yeah.
And I was saying that like to build like somebody up as a big thing to make CM Punk like they need to make it that he's going against Bryan Danielson after this whole Punk MJF thing. Like I feel like it's either gonna they're gonna like have CM Punk go against Hangman Page next and book it as a big match, or they're gonna go with MJF. I feel like it's gonna be one of those two that's gonna be next.
Well, the thing is,
Because I just don't see anybody else that's really making me go like, yeah, I could see them getting a title shot or whatever.
though, that's the thing. Either one of those people, they need to either pull the plug because if they have CM Punk as the champion, that's gonna do some ratings if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
But if they put MJF in another world title match, they better not have him lose. Like that's the thing. If they have MJF go for the title again and they have him lose, that not only is going to piss me off, but it's going to make him less of a threat. And he's not going to be a main eventer. That's just not the thing. He's going to be stuck in the mid card. And that hurts me to say, but you can't do that with somebody and make them seem like a serious threat.
You know what I should? Oh my god, I can't even talk. You know what I think they should do? I think obviously gonna take the title off because he just got it. So I think he's gonna beat Bryan Danielson, and then I think next after that is when I'm trying to think in terms of like storyline. So you have Hangman Page beat Bryan Danielson. That's a first of all takes the title off Kenny Omega, who is I think the longest reigning AEW champion, if I'm not mistaken. Then
I believe so.
you
Yeah.
then you have him beat Bryan Danielson. That's another big name under his belt. Then if you have him beat CM Punk, at this point CM Punk doesn't really need a world title, honestly, because he's at this point he's just CM Punk. So like you could have Hangman beat Punk. I know all the like the Punk marks are gonna want Punk as world champion, but my idea is you have Hangman beat Bryan Danielson, then you have him beat Punk, and you're like, oh fuck, like he's beaten a lot of big names, and then like you have Hangman beat like all the challengers, and then you could do a storyline down the road, however soon it happens, whatever. Um, Once it feels like Hangman has had a pretty good run, and you can tell that it's like, okay, sooner or later losing that, that's when I think you do Hangman and MJF, and then you give the belt to MJF finally, and then like, because I'm thinking in terms of like, you build up Hangman Page by beating all these credible names, and then you have a storyline you could be building in the background with MJF, like maybe in the meantime winning the TNT title or some shit, or doing something to. Um, MJF did a lot of wins as well, so that way, when you do a storyline between them, You could do the storyline of like, I'm the best because I'm the champion. I beat all these people, and then MJF could be like, you may be the best, but I'm better than you because I beat all these people. So the whole booking for the match could be like the best versus better than some shit like that, and you give MJF the title, and then think of the run you get out of MJF as world champion after that.
The thing is,
Like
they could
that's
have
gonna be
had
like an
that.
incredible run.
They could have
Hmm
had that before. They were building MJF to look like a star, and then they fucked it.
And Chris Jericho said, "Nah, hold my fucking donuts."
No, first it was John Moxley, hold my beer. I need to go to rehab, and then it was
Oh,
fucking, and then it was Jericho saying hold my donuts. So yeah,
now it's Punk saying, "Hold my hockey puck and my hockey stick."
yeah. Well, next,
Keep going. I'll be right back.
already. Next, they do a really good package for MJF, just showing him that, like, because this is his hometown, showing him in his football jacket that he had before he became a wrestler. Because I don't know if anybody knows this, but his background, he was like the quarterback in his football team. He could have went to college, but he did not. He went and followed his dreams and become a wrestler. Um, but he showed him at his old football stadium. Um, and he was just talking about how he's been through so much and shit, and how he's better than all of you, and you know it, basically. And it was a great promo or package. And then after that was the Dynamite Diamond Battle Royal. Now, I watched the first two of these, so I knew what was coming. So I've watched all of them begrudgingly. Now, this one wasn't as bad because,
I'm back.
alright, I'm talking about the Dynamite Diamond Battle Royal now. Like I'm saying
No
how
problem.
it really didn't have, it had some star power in it. Like, it had Powerhouse Hobbs and Jay Lethal and MJF and Frankie Kazarian, like multiple people they could have used and, you know, used for a great match and stuff like that. But you also had people like
Hmm
Leo Rush, who, fuck Leo Rush. I'm sorry, fuck Leo Rush. Matt Hardy, the man with a broken concussion and his fucking woken pelvis and his fucking goddamn, I don't fucking know, whatever, his fucking dumbass wife, and I can't even talk about his kids because you know what happens when that happens.
Jesus fucking Christ.
But he sits there and he's in there and he eliminates Jay Lethal, the man that they just fucking signed. Jay Lethal is eliminated, the second man eliminated in the matchup.
Yeah.
Why? Why?
I don't
Like,
know. It's like
legit.
you just signed the man. Like what the fuck?
You just signed him, and me and Devin were talking about this because he wasn't watching. He was at work, and I'm sitting there. I'm talking to him while he's at work while I'm watching it, and I'm like, we're both talking, and we're like, well, Jay Lethal and MJF could be a great match for Winter is Coming. And then as soon as we say that, there goes Jay Lethal. Bye bye,
Yep.
Jay Lethal. Like, it's just like, why the fuck? They could have had a great match Winter is coming, but no. This is what they do. So it comes down to Leo Rush, fuck my life, MJF, Dante Martin of Top Flight, Wardlow, and Ricky Starks. I'm like, okay. Wardlow gets eliminated first. Alright, that's okay. We could still have a good match here. Then Leo Rush gets eliminated. I'm like, thank fucking God. So we have Dante Martin, MJF, and Ricky Starks. Dante
Mm-hmm.
Martin eliminates Ricky Starks. So if you remember from the other two Battle Royals, the final two goes to a match at Winter is Coming. So next week, I have to watch MJF versus Dante Martin.
Oh man.
I don't know what's worse, last year's or this year's. Because the first year, you had a competent match. Hangman Page versus MJF. It was a really good match, and MJF won. Want to know what the second year was?
What?
Pockets. And now, instead of doing something competent, like maybe a Ricky Starks versus MJF match, no, Dante Martin. Who the
They're
fuck?
pushing him to the moon.
Why? Why are they pushing him to the moon? Why is Dante Martin? Dante fucking Martin. I couldn't even. I'm gonna be honest with you. I had to look up if it was Dante or the fucking Darius kid. Because they're twins. How was I supposed to know? How was I fucking supposed to know? I didn't even know which one was which. And you're telling me that they're pushing Dante Martin. Why the fuck? That's like push. That is like pushing one of the Usos. Well, actually, no. Okay, here. That's like pushing one of the Usos as a singles competitor when nobody can tell which one was Jimmy or was Jay. Remember when nobody could tell
Mm-hmm.
which one was Jimmy and Jay?
Yeah.
Hell, I still can't half the time. But still, that's like pushing one of those when you couldn't even fucking tell. Like, why? That's like pushing one member of the Bella Twins when one of them didn't have a fucking boob job. That that is legit. That is legit. No, you could don't tell me you could tell that Nikki, one of them was Nikki and one of them was Brie when none of them had fucking a tit job. I'm telling you, no, you could not fucking tell. And then one of them got a boob
Are you
job.
talking about like? Are
I'm
you talking
talking
about
about like
like debut Bellas?
yes,
Jesus
because
Christ.
nobody could tell which one was which until Nikki got the boob job. I'm telling you, nobody could. And you're telling me you're gonna push Dante Martin, which I can't even fucking tell who he fucking is. Fuck you. Fuck you. MJF better win that goddamn match. I do not want to see Dante Martin win that match. That will
I was
piss me
telling
off.
Austin like I thought a good idea since you just signed Jay Lethal. Like I thought a good idea would be you have the final two come down to Jay Lethal and MJF, and you have Jay Lethal win the diamond ring from MJF, and that would be like a big first accomplishment for Jay Lethal debuting, and that also can move MJF on from that as well.
And that's the thing. That's legit the thing.
But no, that Matt Hardy throw him out.
Yeah, like that's I wouldn't have been mad if they had Jay Lethal win that. I wouldn't have been mad because it would have MJF like moved on to better things. I wouldn't have been mad. But no.
Mm-hmm.
Dante Martin. This is, keep in mind, this is the fucking dude that tried to do a moonsault, flipped over the guy, landed on the mat and not the guy. Then he tried to do a senton, still missed. And then tried to do a corkscrew senton, and then barely got him. Like legit, 6 months ago. Actually, I don't know if that's the guy or not, because you can't even tell which one is fucking which.
Jesus
And
Christ.
by the way, where the fuck is his brother? Can you tell me that? Why the fuck are they pushing one? I'm so lost on why. Like, the thing is, it was a good battle royal until the conclusion, because then it's just like, why the fuck? Why the fuck would you do that? Why the fuck? You had some decent fucking like talent in there you could have had a good match with. I would have even took Lio Rush versus MJF. And I don't like Lio Rush. I don't fucking like that kid because he retires. He fucking retires and comes back. He's the male version of Kylie Ray, and plus he does all this fucking indie shit. Before he went to WWE, he did some fucking indie shit where he goddamn fell off a ladder and landed through a table and then got right back up.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, and on top of that, it was at a Joey Janela show. I don't fucking like Lio Rush.
Oh, not the Joey Janela show.
Yeah, no. It was at a Joey Janela show. He fell from a ladder through a fucking table, and Jim Cornette talked about this too, so you can listen to that as well. But he fell off a ladder, through a table, and got right back up. Right fucking back up. Right back up. That's some goddamn indie shit.
Like he got up the second he went through the
Yes!
Did
I'm
you
not
watch
even...
this event?
I watched the clip.
Oh my god.
He got up right then and there. The clip was all over Twitter at the time. And people were praising it. Like, he's got fight. He's got power. No! Goddamn it! It's some indie bullshit.
But that shows his will to win, Austin.
What was he gonna win? A pack of fucking goddamn... I don't fucking know. What was he gonna win? A whole thing of, like, cigarettes from Joe Janela's fucking basement? Was he gonna get some Marlboro Lights from fucking... Like, was he gonna get a one-night stand with Penelope Ford? Because they were together at the time. It wouldn't surprise me. Penelope Ford is not the
thing.
Yeah, I know. It wouldn't surprise me that would be like the deal because Penelope Ford is not a saint like she says she is. Fucking.
Didn't oh yeah, Jim Cornette called her a slut. Like her gimmick, and then everybody sold Jim Cornette over it.
I mean, you know what? Fuck it,
that.
cancel me. She's a slutty heel. Fuck it.
She reminds me. I don't like Penelope Ford. She reminds me way, way, way too much of Alana. Like down to the look, what she wrestles in, how she wrestles. Like
Oh,
it's like
that's the thing. We're gonna get to
almost
talk about
spot on
Penelope
Alana.
Ford. We're gonna get to talk about Penelope Pitstop later. So
Oh yeah, because she
we're
was
gonna
on
get
Rampage.
no, not just Rampage. She was on this show too. Yeah,
Oh god.
they really like Penelope Ford. I don't know what she's doing in the back there, but I don't know. Mama Buck, I hope you fucking watch your husband.
Christ.
Yeah,
Well, as
I
far as
said it.
I knew, she was with fucking Pippi Longstocking.
Oh, I know. But fucking Pippi Longstocking, I guess, isn't the longest. Oh. Now, we can move on to the next
After
match
that
now.
rant.
Yeah, because fuck Leo Rush. Fucking prick.
So you got right back up. I wish I could see that clip.
Oh,
It
you know
sounds
what? Fuck it.
unreal.
Fuck it. Fuck it. I'll find it.
Oh, you're gonna fucking send it to me now.
I'll fucking find it. Leo Rush. Oh, look, Leo Rush no sell. Here it fucking is. Oh,
Oh no.
I fucking found it.
Oh
Share.
no.
There you go. I sent it to you. I'm gonna watch it myself just to see. Oh, it wasn't at a Joey Janela show. It was against Joey Janela.
I'm clicking on it now. The combat zone.
Now, you better watch this.
He got right back up.
I told you. I told you.
Oh, is it CZW?
I told you.
And he kicked out of that too. Oh my god.
Why do you think I hate Leo Rush now? There you go. There's your fucking reason. Fuck you. Now. Now, next match. Alright, so it was fucking. It was. I know Julia Hart was involved in it because she looked really good in this cheerleader costume. I'm sorry.
Oh
Uh,
my fucking god.
I wrote down Julia Hart looks good in a cheerleader outfit, so that's in my notes. So let me see what the actual fucking match was because I can't. I know it was the Varsity Blondes. No, it was the Varsity Blondes and Jurassic Express versus the Acclaimed and remember Rick Martel's son and his partner from NXT and how they got released?
Yeah.
They were there. So apparently they're in AEW now.
Oh god.
Yeah, so this match was okay. So at the start of it, it was okay. I'm like, okay, this isn't bad. Julia Hart's out there, looks great. Brian Pillman Jr. is doing great. They didn't have the Marco stunted growth out there. I was perfectly fine with that. Didn't have to see him, and it was fine. The Acclaimed, even though every time I look at the Acclaimed, I see fucking Max Caster and I think, oh yeah, that's the fucking dude that waved the goddamn samurai sword on Grimm's Toy Show. But well, fuck. Fucking hate Grimm. God damn it.
It's a
Fuck.
grim if you're watching.
Well, I know Kyle Danger's watching him. C'est
Yeah,
bonne.
top 5 reasons. Oh my god. He did a top 5 reasons why Grimm's Toy Show is the greatest YouTuber of all time.
Yeah.
And one of his reasons was Grimm followed me on Twitter. Oh my god.
Bonne. But
Bunny! Bunny! That's how you say Bunny! Bunny!
but back
Get
to
him,
the
Bunny!
oh my fucking back back to the match. It was going good for a solid like 15 minutes, right? So
15
then
bunnies.
you and him are gonna get into beef again if you keep it up, dude. Like he's gonna try to start
I'm
beef
not
with
the
you
one
again.
that he has blocked.
I know for some reason he has me blocked. I don't know why. Did I hurt your poor little AEW Grimm's Toy Show heart, Kyle?
Oh god.
But
He loves AEW too.
I know. But nonetheless, it was going good for about 15 minutes, and then somebody tagged, and I'm like, okay, Max Caster tagged in. When the fuck did he tag in? So then I'm just sitting there, I'm wondering when the fuck he tagged in, and then for some reason, Griff Garrison from the Varsity Blondes comes in and starts fighting with him for a good 2 minutes, and I'm like, okay, when did he tag in? Because when the fuck did he tag in? And then everybody starts fucking coming in. Everybody starts coming fucking in, doing their spots. And I'm just like, you know, they didn't get tagged in. You know, even Julia Hart did a fucking spot. And I'm like, she's not even in the fucking match. She looks good doing her spot, but she's not even in the fucking match. And then everybody started doing dives. And I'm getting genuinely pissed. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I legit wrote down,
Did you
what
say
the
that it
fuck?
was like?
No, go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say, didn't you say that there was like multiple hope spots in that
Yeah,
match?
yeah, we're gonna go. Keep in mind, I didn't know who was legal when this was going on. But Max Caster is like targeting fucking Brian Pillman Jr. for like 10 minutes. I don't even think Brian Pillman Jr. was legal. How the fuck does that work? So I'm sitting here. My only note for this match is what the fuck did I just watch? Because I don't know what the fuck I watch. I'm sitting there watching that, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I see Rick Martel's son doing a fucking dive, and I'm like, what the fuck? You're not even legal. You're not even fucking. Nobody was legal. Nobody was legal. That's not how tags work.
Well, in these types of matches, Austin, it doesn't matter who's legal as long as there's
Yes,
just
yes,
so
it
much
does.
spots going on.
Yes, it does. It matters. It fucking matters. At this point, they could have tagged in fucking Julia Hart, and I would have been fine. She's not even in the match, but I would have been fine. But nobody was tagged in! They tagged once or twice in this fucking match that I saw, and after that, I couldn't tell who was fucking legal. And everybody's doing their fucking shit. Apparently, Griff Garrison's fucking finisher is a DDT.
Oh my
Why are
god.
we putting this man with Brian Pillman Jr.? That's just disrespect to Brian Pillman at that point. Like, and fucking goddamn the fucking dinosaur, Luchasaurus, he's sitting there and he does a backflip from the rope and lands on his feet for no fucking reason. Why? 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 What point did that have? Because it looked cool? No. Like I genuinely don't know what I watched there. I can't even remember who won, Devin. I can't even remember who won. I can't even remember who won. I can't even remember. And that's a sad. I think it was the Varsity Blondes and Jurassic Express, but I can't remember or not because after the fact, after the match, they started getting into another brawl to where it lasted until they got into the backstage area, and they're sitting there filming the backstage area, and I'm so fucking confused. I'm so lost at this point. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I what did I watch? And the thing is, that was the beginning of the fucking end of the descent. That was the beginning of the end of everything. Because everything after that was so fucking shitty. I'm not even joking. Because next, next we get a promo from Ruby Soho and like Tay Conti and fucking Anna Jay, and they're talking about the finals for the TBS Women's Championship or whatever, and all that because apparently what the fuck ever, it's Nyla Rose versus Ruby Soho, doesn't matter, nobody gives a fuck. And then Allie and Penelope Ford or Penelope Pitstop shows up, and Penelope Pitstop doesn't say shit because her throat's so sore from pit stopping. And and fucking Allie's just sitting there talking about Nyla Rose, and it's like, you're not even in the semifinals. I don't know what you're fucking talking about. Because the semifinals is Ruby Soho and Nyla Rose, and then they're distracting, they're just talking to Ruby Soho and shit, and Anna Jay and Tay Conti, and then Nyla Rose and fucking Vicky Guerrero comes over there and beats the living fuck out of them. Vicky Guerrero even got some shots, and I'm just like, what the fuck's going on? I don't know what's going on at this point. I've been sitting here for like fucking 40 minutes of the show trying to figure out what's going on, and I still don't know what's fucking going on.
Oh man, I can tell you had fun watching this.
No, I didn't, because you legit heard my confusion when I was watching the match. You heard everything. That's the thing. So, and then after that, we get to a Young Bucks match, and it's just like, you know what? Fuck my life even more. Fuck my life even more.
Oh.
Because it's the Young Bucks versus Chucklefuck and goddamn
Chucklefuck
and fucking oh god, I can't even remember his fucking name. He's so forgettable. I don't even, his other, apparently the best friends is like 16 people now. So there's like one with an eye patch that he was
like the Dark Order.
Yeah, I know. So there was one with like an eye patch he was tagging with. So Chucklefuck and fucking Patchy the Pirate. So we see the fucking tween pop stars and the Young Bucks coming out there, and they're all talking about their super kick parties and their fucking I can't even. Oh, I fucking hate them. No, they look so fucking petty. But we see the Young Bucks, and then the best friends come out, and of course Pockets is out there helping them because why the fuck not? Why can't I have any fucking AEW show without seeing that motherfucker that puts his hands in his goddamn pockets? I can't. One time. I don't want to see him. One time. I even had to see him on goddamn.
Squeezed. He's freshly squeezed, Austin.
No. I'll freshly punch him in the goddamn fucking jaw.
Austin?
Fucking controller died. Fucking goddamn. Like I just. So we're getting into this, and it's the Young Bucks are already flipping, and I'm just like, okay, please just fucking spare me. Do no super kicks this time. And at first, they're doing no super kicks, right? And I'm like, okay, it's not too bad. But then Matt Jackson, he sits there. You know how Kelly used to do like the handstand flip elbow in the corner?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he puts Shucklefuck in the corner and he does like a handspring, but he doesn't do the elbow. He stops. He turns around. He does the Santino power walk, and then he back rakes Chucklefuck. Why? No, I don't understand. What was the point of that? What was the point? What? Why?
He wanted to do it.
That's stupid. That's so dumb. It's not. No.
It's wrestling, Austin.
That's not wrestling. That's stupidity. And then after that, it went even more downhill because they hit 6 super kicks. 6. I counted.
Oh.
God damn it! I counted.
Oh my god! Started out so well.
It started out so well, and then it just fucking. And we're not even done because we got one more bad fucking match after this. One more. So, after their fucking super kick party and their goddamn BTE trigger, it's over and the Young Bucks win. I don't give a fuck. And then Adam Cole comes out, does a Panama Sunrise on fucking Chucklefuck. Then Trent, who looks like the fucking Blade now because he shaved his goddamn head, comes out and gets a fucking super kick and a super kick and a BTE trigger because that's all they know how to fucking do!
This is already better than my rant on the Young Bucks last week.
I'm trying not to get mad because I have one more show I have to fucking review after this. I have one more goddamn show. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. After that bullshit. We get Riho versus who did she face? Who did she face?
Hayter.
Jamie Hayter. Jamie Hayter is a hot piece of ass. Just saying.
I wasn't expecting you to say it like that.
Well, she is. Now, I haven't seen a Riho match in months, and I'm glad I haven't. Because this was shitty. I'm telling you, I don't know if it was Michael Nakazawa or fucking Kenny Omega, but they had some pervy goddamn shots for Riho. I'm not even joking. There was a shot where Jamie Hayter was about to hit a superplex, and they legit switched so quickly to the fucking, the turnbuckle cameras? They switched quickly to that so they could show an upskirt. I'm not even fucking kidding you. I'm not. Kenny Omega had to be behind that, or Michael Nakazawa. That was a fucking pervy ass goddamn fucking camera angle. I'm not even joking. It had to be Kenny Omega. It had to be Michael Nakazawa. Who the fuck ever? Maybe the Elite was probably behind it. The Elite was fucking behind it. I don't know if it was the pedophiles of the Elite or the fucking actual goddamn Elite itself, the other part of the Elite. I don't know. Maybe fucking Kenny Omega is running the cameras in his fucking wheelchair while he's getting surgery. I don't fucking know. But I'm sitting there watching this match, and Jamie Hayter is like 6 foot and like a good 190 pounds, it looks like. And fucking Riho is like 5'1" and 85 pounds, and it just how do people like Riho? How
people do?
How do people like Riho? I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't fucking get it, dude. This match was terrible. Riho won, by the way.
Oh,
and the icing on the cake. Because Riho won, she's #1 contender for Britt Baker.
Yep. We get to see Riho become a 2-time AEW Women's Champion.
No, we do not. Why? Why would that ever be the case? Why would she?
What Austin wants.
No, that's what Tony wants. I'm sorry. That is what Tony wants. And you know that's fucking true. Why? She's so fucking bad. It's not believable. It's not. She did the diving foot stomp to win the match. It looked like me dropping a spoon on the floor. Oh, fucking God, I can't. And it's not even a metal spoon either. It's like a fucking plastic one that you get from the goddamn dollar store. It's not even. Just, I feel disgusting watching those last 3 matches. It made me feel gross. I hate it. I hated it. I fucking hated it. The fact that I could handle, like, at that point, I could handle, after those last 3 matches, I could handle Dante Martin versus MJF at that point. And I hated that at the start. Like, I was telling Devin, I just want to go back to the start of the fucking show. Go back to the start of the show. Go back to the start of the show. I don't want to see this shit no more. Go back to the start. I kept repeating it because I couldn't fucking deal. And the thing is, we had to wait for a good match for like an hour and a half because the last match was pretty much the only really good match. It was, and I was drained by that point. I was drained. So it was Bryan Danielson versus John Silver, Johnny Hungy, what the fuck ever his name is. I don't care. Even Bryan Danielson said it was fucking Johnny Hungy, or what the fuck ever. He said Johnny Hungy. Just so you fucking know. He also thinks that you're fucking watching, you're being the elites and shit. Have you seen him say that the vlogs or vlogs? He calls them vlogs, but the vlogs that they make, all they fucking make is fucking garbage, and they shouldn't be making them because it's fucking dumb as fuck. That's legit what he said. He legit said, he said to Sammy Guevara's face and Tay Conti's face, because they were both like doing the, like, I guess they were having him on the vlog, and he was just like, why do you guys do that? Just live your fucking life. He's like, that's so fucking dumb. Like, he's just sitting, he's sitting there just straight to their face, and they're just speechless because they're like, I don't know what the fuck to do. Like, what, are we just gonna say what? They're just sitting there speechless, looking at Bryan Danielson in the face, and he's telling them, like, that's fucking stupid. Like, cause he was genuinely asking, why the fuck do you do that? He was genuinely asking, and Sammy Guevara and Tay Conti could not give them an answer. I saw that on Twitter one day. It's just something that sticks with me, is why Bryan Danielson is so fucking good. And that was actually just him being fucking him, because it is fucking dumb. But it was a decent match. It wasn't a long match. But it was decent for what it was. It was a great match. I actually suggest you watch that match, because I wasn't the biggest fan of John Silver before this. I mean, I knew he was decent in the ring, but I wasn't the biggest fan of him still, because of the Dark Order shit and all that. But, like, that match wasn't bad, and Bryan Danielson won with a Gotch style power driver. Never seen him do that before. Why the fuck he win with that, I don't know. But then I guess his way of kicking somebody's head in is doing the thing where he takes both of his arms and just stomps his head instead of just,
Hmm.
the kicks they used to do. So apparently that's how he kicks people's heads in now. But he was doing that, and then it ended with Hangman Adam Page um, sitting there and saving John Hungy and shit. But that was AEW Dynamite for the week. I hope it gets better. I really fucking hope. I mean, the thing is, we get an MJF match next week. We get a fucking Serena Deeb match next week. I gotta see what other matches there is, but we do get a couple people that I would like to see. I just the fact that we had to deal with that fuckery and that 8-man tag, and just the bullshit of the Young Bucks, the bullshit of Penelope Pit Stop, and then the bullshit of fucking Riho. I I couldn't. It was all draining at once. It drained me so much all at once. Like that fucking destroyed me inside.